I can't quite see it, but just into a straightforward line. And at the controls here today, we've got Howard Cook. Okay, you'll see a bit more of John. I was literally trashing a few moments ago, but he'll be coming back in Skyraider very shortly. Very deceptive in many ways, very agile, very responsive, and you wouldn't have thought that in its day this was the first aircraft to achieve 200 miles per hour in level flight. As I say, it's quite a remarkable machine, and perhaps ahead of its time when it was introduced.
Oh, really? And of course, you think the Hurricane was the first to fly 400 mile an hour in level flight.
Yeah.
And how long ago after that? Not long.
Not long at all. Such was the pace of development.
Also worth bearing in mind that everything
and enable it to carry a tremendous amount of ordnance over a considerable combat radius.
Extraordinary aircraft. Now, we get bigger and bigger and bigger as we go through this little pastiche, or this little vignette, I should say, of naval aviation. This aircraft was designed literally overnight, in an era when the Second World War was just about over and jets were to dominate the skies. But despite these drawbacks, it became a most trusted and reliable tool in both the Korean and the Vietnam Wars. Not only did it work well and proved extremely reliable in service, but it carried an immense load, earning it the nickname of the Flying Duck.
The Seacraft can deliver 8,000 pounds of bombs with dive bombing precision. Put the aircraft at the target becomes very much easier. Now this is the ultimate extension of the Dauntless with those huge big wings, the power plant, and 8,000 pounds worth of bombs to boot.
Of course, like all aircraft, it was developed into other roles as well, such as anti-submarine warfare, airborne early warning, photo recce, electronic moving off. I'm not sure what his plan is. There is the second largest aircraft of the day after the Vulcan gets airborne. It's very deceptive. This is a seriously large aircraft. Flown today by Matt Whitfield, infinitely younger. Well, that's a super historic shot for you, and we won't brief on that. Charming chap, as indeed Matt's younger version, coming in now straight into crowd centre, pulling up in the Sea Vixen. Oh right, supersonic in the dive this aircraft can be as well, and would you believe 32 rockets in the nose? Now, I wasn't aware of that until I was chatting to them. I mean, that's quite a load of armament.
Where do you fit them?
Exactly. But
able to reposition himself now. He's coming around for a fantastic photo opportunity. An inverted flypast with a 360-degree roll at crown centre. Typhoon itself is a swinger or combat aircraft. It's capable of performing a full spectrum of air operations, from air policing to peace support through to high-intensity conflict. Comes 60 degrees nose down onto the crowd. During this manoeuvre he'll be experiencing negative 2.5 G. As comes at the bottom of the manoeuvre, he'll go from negative 2.5 to positive 9, so we'll be working very hard at this stage, as per the G kit that we discussed earlier.
Yeah, so not only the G kit, but the aircraft communication, the computers themselves will be correcting any fine-tuning in this, because I mean this is getting beyond or to the extremities of controls.
It is indeed. The 4 planes actually move automatically at up to 50 times per second in order to keep the accuracy. Really up to a year, depends what sort of time of year you're training. Obviously it takes a little longer in the winter.
Okay, well we're going on to something very different in a minute, but I think if you can get the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, take your children along to the little village there and have a chat to the pilots. It's very well. And thank you again, Owen, for joining us.
Thanks very much.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
All the very best in the train.
Thank you.
Okay, well there you are. There's quite something. We're going to ease off on the noise a bit.